Alright folks, we got another fun one here today in Kingwood. Bees going in right there where those bricks are loose underneath the trim, and they're getting up into this soffit and floor joist. Now because I had this roof line all comes together here and we're kind of tucked in this corner, I'm actually going to do these from inside. I've already been upstairs, peeled back the carpet, felt on the floor. I can feel where the hot spots are, or the hot spot I should say. But what I'm going to do today, I don't know if it's going to help anything, but I'm going to try. Is I'm actually going to set up basically a bait hive right outside here. I got a nuke, 5-frame nuke. There's nothing in it except for a shot of Bee Quick, or sorry, Swarm Commander. I'm going to set it up out here, and I'm going to put a screen over the hole where they're coming out so they can get out, but hopefully they won't be able to get back in. So as I'm working, hopefully it'll at least draw their numbers down a little bit on the bees that I'm actually dealing with. So I'm going to get my ladder set up here, get the box set up on top, and then we'll go upstairs and see what we got. Okay, so we're upstairs now. See, I've already got the carpet peeled back, and basically the bees are right here in the floor joist. I can feel the hot spot. We've got a joist here, sorry, I guess they're over here. But basically we've got 2 to 3 floor joist space here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up this whole piece of plywood, make my cuts, pull all my nails and everything, which is actually screwed down and nailed down. So I'll pull the screws, pull the nails, make my cuts, and then we'll stand the whole thing up against the wall. Okay, so got the floor cut, got it picked up. You can see how big the nest really was. A little bit of honeycomb left in there, but unfortunately this hive was relatively new. So as soon as I stood it up, the comb started breaking and falling off. So I just dropped them on the floor as quick as I could. Hope I didn't hurt anybody, hurt anything, but they were basically falling fast and I can move them. So far the bees are super gentle. I took one sting on the hand, but that's because I grabbed the comb as it was falling, so kind of makes sense. Not sure. My queen might be right there. We'll take a look for her here in just a second, but for right now, I want to fire up the vacuum and just start sucking up bees to get them under control. Okay, so we're done with this one, another one down. The bees were just right in this little space, right that crack you see there. That's exterior wall studs, the brick's right behind it, so they were coming up right there behind the brick and getting up here into the, so that piece of board is the soffit outside, and this is the downstairs ceiling. So they're right in there. Ultimately they would have filled this whole cavity up, but they'd only been here a couple months. So cut the floor, picked it up, combs actually started falling off, so I didn't actually get a chance to get any real good video of the comb, but you can kind of see the light lines on there where they were. Started falling off, so I had to get them off real quick and get it all wrangled up. Never did see the queen. The bees never gave me an indication that she was running anywhere to make me think that she got down inside the wall and got away. I'm guessing I probably just vacuumed her up or she ran in my box when I wasn't looking. I hope anyway. But like I said, they never gave me any reason to believe that she was anywhere else and got away from me. But got it all cleaned up, wiped up the honey with just warm water, sprayed the whole area in here with Bee Quick. And then outside, I've got, I don't know if you can see out the window or not, but yeah, right there's my little, I left my bait box out there. Just put some lemongrass oil, Swarm Commander on it, and then spray the outside entrance with Bee Quick as well. So hopefully the foragers that do come back, they'll be pushed away from the entrance because of the Bee Quick, and then they'll find my little bait box there. Not real worried about it. It's going to be maybe a handful of foragers, but anyway, got everything cleaned up, vacuumed the bees for a good long while, got them all off the window here. They were clumping up at the top of the windows, obviously. Got them all vacuumed up off there. Got all the tools and everything carried out, so I'm going to load the truck up and we're done. I'll get home and I'll release the back bees. I'll release them back over their combs and hope they decide to like them and hope they decide to stay with me. So I'm doing something a little different with this setup. Rather than dump all the bees on the combs right away like I would normally do and then throw the lid on, I put the bottom board for the lid, doesn't really matter, lid for the bottom or whatever, but for the top cover, the top lid, I have a lid that has a hole cut in it for the feeder, but there's no screen on it. So I just took the tape off the hole in my vac box, tipped it upside down over this hole in the lid, and I'm going to use my smoker to run the bees down in through that hole. I did find the queen, to show y'all a little picture of her just now. She was in the box the whole time. You can see that little clump of bees still left in the box from the job. They weren't on the combs, but just a handful, maybe 100 bees, 200 bees, maybe at most, inside the box. The queen was in there with them. So I found her. Luckily, that makes me feel a lot better about the job. I know I've got her. I know I've got the nest. I'm happy. That job's done for sure. I didn't cage her. I've got this set up on the entrance, set on queen excluder there on the entrance disc. But yeah, the biggest thing is just going to be running the bees in here, getting them all down inside the box, and then I'll give them, a day or two sealed in, Once they're all in, I'll swap the lid over to one with a screen and put a feed jar on. And then we'll leave them in there 2 or 3 days, whatever, and then I'll open up that entrance and let them go freely if that's what they want to do. But hopefully they stay. These here from Wednesday, looks like they're still here. Today's Saturday, so hopefully they stay. Maybe I'm finally getting a little turn in my favor. So anyway, we'll see. Just want to show you guys how I was doing this setup this time. If I wanted to, I could walk in the house now and just let them take care of it. But I'm going to go ahead and smoke them on down, just try to hurry things along. So that's what I was wanting to see. I've still got some of them that are going up, clumping in corners, just because that's their instinct to go up. But if you look in, just a couple away, you can see them all inside. They're running on the floor. And they're going down in that hole. They're going down inside the lid and into the box. That's exactly what I want. I want them to run down in and cover up their combs. So, with that, like I said, just want to show that to you. That's the idea. And I'm kind of rushing them, but I think they'd have done it on their own. They'd have certainly been in by dark. They'd all gone down back into the box. But we'll hurry them down in there. Getting back to work.